Hi, I'm Colin Brister from Image MX Photography, and here we are again for the next part back at Washbrook Farm Motocross track. So we're now doing a few jump shots. We're up on the big tabletop. What I've done today is I've just set up 3 lights. So what I tend to do is set them in kind of a sandwich light. And this time I've gone 45 degrees. So in front of the rider as he comes over, there's a light on the opposite side of the track which will light this portion of his body. Behind I've got another City 600 which is going to light the rear end, and I've got the little peaker in the middle which I can adjust just to add some fill lighting to it. I'm going to start off on the short lens, 10-22, settings 250 ISO, shooting, trying to keep the aperture low, about 3.5 at 10mm. So we're going to get close, underneath, shooting low, just to watch them so they come over us a little bit. Let's see what we can get. So what I'm doing here is, as the kids come up, I'm just tracking them up the shot. As soon as they jump off, I can get my shot. Now, again, keeping it low, I can take a shot and look at the viewfinder as a screen as they're coming up, so I can see kind of just by colour what adjustments I need to do. And again, just follow them off, taking the shot, and again, just having a quick look every so often, just to check I'm where I want to be with my lighting pattern. So I've just swapped back now to the 7200. We're going to use a couple of other positions for this because it's a longer lens. So I'm just going to do one shot from the front, so as they take off, and again the 3 lights set up the same as before. Again, sometimes when I've got a light set up done, I'll use it 3 or 4 different positions. It's easier to change your own position rather than changing the lighting all the time. What I've done at the moment is just turned off light B from where I'm standing because it's giving me too much of a glow behind the rider. So it's a position that I normally shoot portrait in. But again, we can shoot both sides of this track in a portrait mode, and it would just give me a different lighting pattern by just changing sides. So what I'm going to do now is turn the rear light back on, because I won't be shooting into it. There. So again, staying low and just shooting across the top of that ground. So again, always be aware of your surroundings. We're on a racetrack here. I'm on the edge of the track line. So if anything goes wrong, I've got to be ready to move quite quickly. So on this kind of circumstances, always pick an escape route first. So again, all I've done now, 7200, and all I've done is just move my position to the side, and as they come off the lip, I'm just going to follow them across, and they'll be sandwiched between the 2 lights coming across. Again, I can adjust the peaker as I want to add the light to the side. We're just going to stay here, follow them over, get the shots. So we've moved position. I'm back on the 7D Mark II 10-22 lens. The settings are going to be on this one. What we've done here, we've got a 3 light setup. So I've got one on the outside. They're going to be coming along, coming off the jump. I've got one on the inside to make the sandwich. And then I've got a little peaker behind, because I'm going to show you how to do 3 positions from one jump and leaving the same lighting setup. So the peaker I'm just going to adjust when I need to backlight and separate it a little bit. So again, starting with the small one, we're going to work from the inside the track just as they come past and see what we get from there. what I've done now, I've changed back to the 7200, and we've got the lighting set up right now. I'm happy with it. So what we're going to do is another little kind of thing for event photography that I do. Once I've got a lighting set up, set as I want it, I can just move myself to different positions. Using the same lighting setup, it will give me 3 different shots. So we're going to do an inside off this camera, an outside on this side of the track, and then one head on to be shooting straight at, and that will sandwich the light around the rider. So let's see how we get on. So we've moved position now, we've set up on another jump. We've got a 600 each side of the track and the little PIXAPRO Pika 200 just resting as an extra field flash if I need it. That I can turn on from the trigger whenever I want it. So the riders are coming down at me. We're going to do a few different angles just moving around this jump, and again swap into the 7D Mark II to get some close-in ones as they lift off the jump. Let's see what we get. So again, just keep changing positions, changing your settings, get a variation of shots. The more you get to take home, the more you got to play with. Again, this is something we do on the workshops by swapping everything around continuously, again the settings and the lighting patterns, and especially your own position. Also, as part of the gear of today, we've been using the Spike, which is something we've developed good for a good few years now. It's several sizes, straight into the ground, really easy to put in, and they hold fast for me in most grounds, whether I'm in thick mud, sand, and a great little addition to your kit. These are both available from my website and from the PIXAPRO website. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for the other parts, they'll be coming out soon. Remember, we run the workshops here during the summer. We've got one in April this year, one in July and one in August. They're great fun. Gives you a chance to get out close to the action, and like I say, we'll go through all the lighting and get you sorted to get some real fantastic shots. Other than that, we've got the 2 books available that are available on Amazon, which is Light, Shoot, Capture. There's 2 volumes. Gives you a little bit of MX in there and a lot of other things I do all the way through nature, landscapes, macro, lots of other things. So again, look out for other videos from us. They're all on our YouTube channel and the PIXAPRO channel. All the lighting that we've discussed today is available at the PIXAPRO website, which is all on the end of the video for you. Thanks again, and hope to see you soon.